Hello and welcome to Zelda 2018 Pentaforce Tournament. My name is Aerodyne X, and joining me today will be Leslie Pro 04. Our restreamer today was courtesy of Captain Green 7, and our tracker today will be Sharky 2107. This is a 4-1 matchup, and let's see how we get going. It looks like we're going to start relatively soon this time.
Yep, looking at a very good seed with both runners at 4-1. Shatty in the last tournament, courtesy of Cyber Chow X, went 4-1 in Swiss, and this time he also went 4-1. And while he may be the lowest seed 4-1, do not sleep on Shatty. He is very good, as is his opponent, TruantGamer, also 4-1. Now, while we got a moment, quick rundown of the flags. This is going to be a second quest overworld. What that means is you're going to have more recorder and power bracelet spots. The importance of those items have been increased compared to first quest. Dungeons are still first quest, though, and we still have helpful hints on with an easy start shuffle. Thanks for the correction, chat. Shatty went an undefeated 5-0. And with the easy, and we're underway. Right outside the Lost Woods.
Not exactly the best start, but not the worst start.
It looks like Shatty has... Oh, that's interesting. I could have swore I saw a Goomba there. Oh yeah, it's because his sprite's the Mario Brothers. Unfortunately, no Rook's Feather, so you can't jump on the Goomba.
Yep, that's unfortunate.
That's always fun to do in Link's Awakening, because that's a guaranteed heart piece in that game. TruantGamer's already at the grave. Shatty checking the bottom left corner. He's found both in shops.
Yeah, both in shops are near the start, so always surprised to see some save and retries for those. Blue ring shop found under the grave.
Yep, because now instead of also to note the value of the two items I mentioned, Power Bracelet, Recorder. Power Bracelet has 3 more spots in the overworld, whereas the Recorder is now up to 10. And here's something of value. Any roads. That's close to start, not bad.
Okay, that at least gets him out of the Lost Woods, but not where you'd want. Okay, that's a very nice warp there.
Yeah, that's very workable, very passable for any roads.
The only one that really wasn't great, but I mean, hey, at least it gets him by the start area and out of the Lost Woods relatively quick.
Yep. And Shatty's just found those any roads. TruantGamer's checking the armos, and what do we got here?
Looks like the wand.
That's an item.
That was the wand. Yep, it's the wand.
That's a very good item to find in general, and especially in the early game because you're already doing white sword damage. Also, one other part of these flags, the dungeons, you're not always entering from the bottom of the screen unless it's level 9.
Yeah, it looks like we're in a level, but of course we don't know what they are yet because level numbers are off, but let's see if we can figure it out.
Judging by the position, I want to say level 4, question mark?
Could be. We'll have to see. He's already went up, what looks like, what, he's went up 1 and 1 to the right?
Yep, into a dark room.
Yeah, unfortunately no candles, so this might be a little tricky to get around in. And there's the wand for Shatty.
Yep. Shatty with the wand. I see what you did there, Insane Swirl.
There's a nice Dodongo sighting there, but fortunately no bombs to claim some bombs.
Maybe a bomb off one of the gorillas?
Yep, and there's the bomb. So yeah, it looks like I wouldn't be surprised if we see them go for that. But oh, they got a bomb pack, so they can let that wait for a bit.
Yeah, and Shatty's gonna be giving the dungeon a go, and TruantGamer not going for the Dodongo right away.
Well, he did get that bomb pack off the floor as well, so he was at 8. He tried to bomb up, but unfortunately he can't, so looks like he might have to leave till he gets a key.
Oh,
unless he can get out of that dark room. And yeah, chat's saying it looks like 8, and I could agree this could very well be 8.
Yeah, that bomb wall to the north might be telling. Yeah, this has.
Oh, well,
yeah,
nice staircase.
Nice staircase, nice pancakes. Ooh, and a free key. This is 8, then this will be a transport. Yep, it's gotta be 8 because that's a transport staircase. You do not have those in level 4.
Yeah, so. These enemies are amazing for Shatty. I love these sprites.
Yeah, this is pretty awesome. So you got the bubbles as Phanto. Anyone who's played Super Mario Bros. 2 remembers running from that particular enemy. Believe me,
Yeah, true, take that unfortunate death. But yeah, this does look to be 8, so I definitely see them digging this out.
Absolutely, you got 2 items in this dungeon. Both in the basement. Does Shatty go for the Dodongo kill? No, not yet.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised not, because of having only 1 bomb left now, yeah, it'd be pretty difficult to get that kill.
Yeah, you'd have to get the smoke precisely on the Dodongo and then finish it off, and that's not easy to do at all.
No.
Because you only get 1 chance, and if you miss, well, that's your only chance.
Oh, Falls does make a proper point here. The wand does not work on the Dodongo, so yeah, it would make 2 bombs. So those few enemies that, yeah, the wand does not do anything. But yes, the wand, in my opinion, is probably one of the most powerful items in the second quest dungeons because of those red bubbles, because at least you have some offense.
True. These are first quest dungeons, though.
Well, yeah, but the enemies are second with those red bubbles.
Yeah, that's true. So if you take a red bubble bop, you gotta get hit by a blue bubble, or pick up a Triforce, or visit a fairy fountain to restore it. The other way is an up A.
Yeah. So right now, it looks like both are still digging pretty hard. I mean, but they're not really getting anywhere, I guess you could say, per se. I mean, they're still trying to figure out, you know, where can I go? Because unfortunately, no keys is not helping.
No candles, certainly not doing them any favors either.
Nope, but there's the Triforce piece.
Oh, we got ourselves a dig dog here. All hail!
All hail Lord Banana, but Truant's like, nope, I don't want that.
Yeah, this is certainly a Dig Dogger family reunion in this level. Which is level 8. And Shatty gets blasted by a Beamos. Ouch. Ooh, a Dark Kananaki? That's impressive. That's not easy to do. It's not easy to do a Kananaki in general, but a Dark Kananaki? Well played. Hats off.
Yeah, very well done. And here comes Rupee Boss.
There was a 5 rupee mixed in with that rupee boss, but the only way TruantGamer is going to be able to get back is an up A, because the way back was Dig Dogger blocked. Oh, there's no doubt about that, Corona King. And these flags, yeah, Boomerang can definitely be a lifesaver. And when gorillas, or in this case Shy Guys on Shatty's side, are throwing it at you, it can be a headache. Meanwhile, Shatty's found Lord Banana, and unlike TruantGamer, is picking it up. All hail.
Well, I definitely say, yeah, Boomerang is not a bad pickup, especially if you kill an enemy across the moat and he drops a bomb pack. You're out of bomb set. You might as well have it on you. Ooh, there is the power bracelet for TruantGamer. Out of 8.
Yep, that's definitely going to be a helpful pickup, especially with the expanded power bracelet spots. Because I know there's one on Death Mountain that you wouldn't go to first quest, but second quest, that's where Mags is. In vanilla, that is. Oh, hey, TruantGamer, our first Triforce, in the same room as the power bracelet, I might add.
Yeah, very interesting. Oh, well, unfortunately, not very many keys out of the dungeon return. He only was able to come out with 1, but, I mean, hey, 1 key's better than no key.
Yeah, I've certainly seen worse, and it looks like he is heading towards a power bracelet spot, the grave one.
And there's Shatty getting the power bracelet.
Found a medicine shot. And with Shatty in the power
what
bracelet.
A dungeon.
Yep. Let's see. This one.
This could be an item room right here.
Nope,
but no transport.
transport.
So we know it's either 5, 6, 7, because we already saw 8.
And Shatty got the star. Possible.
Could be 5, maybe?
That's possible. I mean, it could also be level 4 if that's Zelda's room. But,
well 4 doesn't have a transfer staircase.
Well, it wouldn't unless the Zelda's room was south of Star, forcing a one-way, which would cause it to be segmented. Ooh, Shatty's there, too.
Yeah, so both are digging. I mean, even though Shatty made the later entry in here, you can't really consider them that much far apart at this point, because they're both pretty much equal in information.
TruantGamer clears out the Gorias. That room didn't have anything, though. And find the bomb hole does not yield anything. Ooh, 2-door Monty. Chooses left. Finds a 4-headed Gleeok and a heart container. But does bomb out of it. But bombs right into a ladder block from that side.
Yeah, this dungeon could require the ladder, but they still have ways of getting around it. Meanwhile, Shatty's finding keys in this dungeon so far, so not complaining probably with that.
Meanwhile, Toad's not talking, and he's not going to be talking until we find the book. See, in these flags, the book serves a different purpose. You get to understand what everybody's saying. Oh, great. This Triforce. That Triforce might be ladder blocked, so I think Truant's going to be looking for the item as a result. Let's see how it looks. Well, unfortunately, that keystrum is not going to have anything. TruantGamer, gotta be careful now. This might... Now, the only way that the wamp's gonna damage... Uh-oh. TruantGamer had the right idea, but unfortunately the bunny said, "Not today," and kicked him back to start. And Shatty gives Toad the business.
Yeah, Shatty's finding all the keys he needs so far, which he's probably not complaining at. And as we saw, yeah, we have found the transport, but the question is, where's the item? This could be it on Shatty's side.
Yeah, this was also the same room that TruantGamer died in, and this is what I'm thinking has to be the item room, because I can't think of anything else. I mean, I could be wrong, but it's what my hunch is saying here.
Yeah, these bunnies not being too kind there to Shatty, but gets it, and yep, there's the staircase. So what item is it? It is the white sword.
Well, we probably are not going to be picking up a 2x4 in this particular seed, as Shatty's jumped right over that to the white sword.
Ooh, an unfortunate death. And Truant's definitely going to want to get in there, so hopefully they try to go for it again.
Yep, looks like Truant is giving it another go.
And like Dark's saying, yeah, that white sword pickup is going to enable a free candle there. So instead of picking up the wood sword, they can just grab a blue candle and save that heart container.
The only way that unless of course they find the white sword item happens to be the red candle, in which case that game's probably going to be left behind this time. But you never know. The chance is there, but it may not come to pass. Looks like Shatty's opting to bomb the gorillas.
Yeah, and I will agree with chat here. Yeah, this definitely is level 5 at this point by the map layout. So we found levels 5 and 8 almost pretty much right off the start.
TruantGamer's got the white sword, and Shatty doesn't know where the Triforce is. It's 2 rooms to the north of his current position. He hasn't seen it. TruantGamer has written it off as a ladder block, I presume, because he has failed. TruantGamer finds money-making game and is not interested in playing. Shatty is got a manhandler room, but not interested.
Yeah, Shatty's got a nice key reserve from 5 there with 4 keys. That, like the chat's saying, that could be a key factor here once they get into the next few dungeons.
Yep, as TruantGamer is checking the hint, and well, even if he buys the hint, he's not going to be able to understand it without the book.
Yeah, unfortunately we don't know where the book is at this point.
67 rupees for the arrows. Not bad. He's gonna have to burn a key to get into the Triforce room. But, well, from here at least.
Yeah, so this could also give Shatty a little bit more of a boost on a lead. Oh, that clock was not exactly the worst drop. Probably wanted it sooner. Hey, burning a key to get a Triforce piece, I'm okay with that.
Well,
but he's going to get the compass.
And the compass is going to say it's going to be 1 room north. Why? Because that's rando, and the game knows.
Yep, but unless it lands in the mode correctly, I don't think you can clip it.
Yep, and we got our first medium secret of the seed, and it's the max at 40. First take any, and it's a candle.
Yeah, I expected the candle pickup on that, even though it has white sword, but I'll laugh if the wood sword is here in the vanilla start cave.
Those bomb prices. Ouch! That hurts to look at.
No, I agree, and well, it looks like we're finally get to explore a little bit more of the map now and start heading towards the west side. Or the eastern side, excuse me.
The coast push block is a money-making game.
Yeah, the bombs look to be 39, so yeah, definitely you're not going to want to have to buy bomb packs unless you're really desperate.
Yeah, that's a yeah, that is like, and we just had our first penalty cave. I did not see the amount.
Oh, we find ourselves another dungeon here on the edge of Candle Roll.
That's right, because this is second quest to Overworld, there's only one large secret. So hopefully it's big and you use it wisely.
Yeah, thanks to only one large secret, blue ring purchases are going to be relatively rare, I would say, for these bracket settings. Yeah, it does, like Chat said, it's level 1.
It could also be 3. It's literally 50-50 between those two.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes here in a moment.
Old Worm's down really quick with that offensive dynamo.
It is level 1. Chat was correct.
Yep.
Oh, and this very well is going to be one of our items, so let's see if we can get through.
Getting past these dark nuts, well, he got past them with a damage boost. And
hello, ladder. Yeah, that is a dirty room for that. For an S or for a spiral with dark nuts, not what I'd want to see.
Not
what I'd give you the ladder.
Yep, TruantGamer's just gonna get on out of there. Didn't get a health drop from that particular dark nut, but
gets a clock. Wow.
Oh, that is a good clock. I'd even be bold enough to call that clock of the night territory if this turns out to be something big like a Triforce in one of these rooms.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes. I mean, right so far, but there's the Triforce just sitting there, but a Gleeok is protected, but picks it up, so there's the Triforce piece out of 1.
Nicely done avoiding that Gleeok's fireballs, because if he had gotten hit, it would have been back to start. Yeah, thanks, Shadow Maggie, for the door repair number. I knew it seemed like an up there number on the range, being plus or minus 5 for vanilla. Yeah. And for Shatty, those wall masters are the hands from SMB3, which, unless you're running 100%, are real run killers.
So right now it looks like, yeah, lots of dark nuts in this one, unfortunately. Blues don't look to be too particularly beefy, though. They are going down, and looks like, in just a few strikes.
But they took TruantGamer down in only 2. Because that's all it takes before you get to 5 hearts. Or pick up a blue ring. Or red ring.
Yeah, red ring pickup's definitely going to be a big thing for this bracket set. And if you find a red ring, you're pretty much set. Without it, things get a little interesting once you get into 9.
Yeah, and for Shatty, the dark nuts are going to be spinies. The way they're facing is going to determine which way Shatty can't hit them. And he's about to clean up nicely with the ladder.
Yeah, that's a great find. I'm just curious what the second item's going to be here in level 1.
It's a floor drop, and that it may be something that our runners come back for, because this enemy set looks nasty.
I can see that, but, I mean, at this point, though, as well, though, it could be the key of getting yourself further along in the dungeons as well. I mean, there could be a red ring drop here as the floor. Well, Chatty with that Triforce spotting.
Well, use a key, get a key, and then use said key again. That heart that Truant got could be the dungeon's heart. That Compass's old news game. Could be this room. Whoa, that bomb upgrade is super expensive. That might not be something that we see picked up at all.
Yeah, 124 rupees for a bomb upgrade. It's dicey. Yep, and like Dark Falls is saying, and it looks like this is going to be that Dark Nut room with the 8 for the drop.
Shatty is making a break in a different direction. Nope. Actually, no, just going right back in. I thought he was going to break for a different direction, but not so fast.
Curious on what Truant is doing here. I mean, walking out of the dungeon, it looks like?
No, it looked the entrance is on the wing of the Eagle, so he's about to see the bad news of the bomb upgrade. I mean, the only way we see that bomb upgrade is if we see some major serious Genie farming. Otherwise, I just don't see how it'd be viable at this point. As TruantGamer tries to take down the Dark Nuts, but the Dark Nuts aren't having any of it.
Yeah, it looks like Shatty's clearing out. Oh, and he cleared that room out that Truant did. Looked like it had the heart on the floor, and he picks up a key.
Yep, Shatty's sticking with level 1 while TruantGamer has left. I can't blame him for this because combat-wise, that's nasty. Hopefully he returns there if he has trouble finding required items such as the bow or the silvers.
Nothing in vanilla level 1 except for a shop.
Not a bad shop either. I mean, the candle's relatively cheap. Oh, nice timed fairy pickup. Got it just before getting hit. So that happens to work out in Shatty's favor. Going for bomb strats here. I like this play. Has a good chance of paying out, clearing out some of these blue Dark Nuts. Now, if he leaves the room and comes back in, the room will respawn as if he had only been to... Oh! Truant's found a dungeon with Uncle Wizzy.
Yep.
7's a possibility there, most definitely. I'm trying to think what else that could be based on the...
Not sure
what my... I honestly want to say...
It looked like the red ring. Was it the red ring?
Or
it was the raft. Okay, so they're saying the raft. Okay, yeah.
Yep, that's the raft.
So raft was the other item in level 1.
And it led to another level. Oh my. And TruantGamer found level 2 Shatty. I want to say, based off that, he had to have found level 6, I think. Or 7, one of those. Now for level 2, what you will find is you will have a floor drop item. However, these Wizrobes are going to make it very tough to get there.
Yeah, and Shatty, like they're saying also in chat, it looks like level 7, and I agree with this so far.
TruantGamer finding the heart container guarded by a Gleeok. That could be the dungeon's heart container, or it could be the floor drop. We don't know yet. It's 50-50. So we're watching both dungeons here. TruantGamer trying to tee off on a blue Wizrobe. Now, with our enemies being at plus or minus 4 HP, you could have some really beefy or really soft Wizrobes. Hopefully, the soft ones and not the beefy, but it does happen. And that is the inferior model, all Bale.
Yep, there is the scrap metal, or as we all know it as the magical boomerang sitting on the floor. So we'll have to see. Unfortunately, we already know that, well, that's the drop item. Truant's out. But that could... level 2 could be actually a key point, though, if either picks up the heart container, because both are still extremely low in hearts, and I would not be wanting to go into 9 with only 8 hearts and no ring.
Shatty gets the Triforce out of the dungeon he was in. Will he go back in to try and dig out the item, though? Or is he done with it?
I'm not sure, because that looked to be level 7. And nope, looks like it's to save, and says, nope, I'm out of there.
Does not want to deal with the potential for 33 rooms of chaos, and I don't blame him. And Shatty with a screen scroll to get over to the... Oh, he's got going for the around the world screen scroll, I think. What's he doing? Let's see.
Well, he does have the ladder, so... Yep, I was about to say.
Silvers!
Wow, nice coast item.
That's a really good coast item. And that's one of the required items to beat the game. The other being the bow. And also, it saves Shatty from having to pick up any keys. Ooh, an 88 big, not good. Not terrible, but also not good.
Looks like Truant's found yet another dungeon.
And it looks like Jurassic Park just got canceled that quickly.
And Shatty checking the other raft spot, but unfortunately nothing there.
Yeah, that was a door repair penalty, so that's another 24 rupees down. Truant finds a key, so I wonder what dungeon this could be. Hey chat, what dungeon do you think this is? 4, maybe? Anyway, that 4 small secret, so now we know the secrets are all multiples of 4 in this seed. 4, 40, and 88, with a 24 door penalty. It's like the bot knew what it was doing when it did this part of the calculation, or rather the roll. The white sword item is the book, and 4 hearts isn't enough. No TruantGamer is enough to get it. But will he get it?
Well, it is a question if they want to keep the standard wand, or can they deal with the fire?
Well, it's a bit of a double-edged sword here, because the book also gives you the ability to understand what everybody's saying. Oh, and TruantGamer has found the recorder dungeon. I believe it to be 4, but can't say for sure at the moment. And a Triforce right after the recorder. That's 4 for TruantGamer. Yeah, that was a really quick 4. In, out, and on with life.
So this might be a good time to go ahead and do a quick item rundown real quick. So, level 1 had the ladder and raft. 2 had the magic boomerang. 3, we don't know. 4, recorder. 5, 6, and 7, we also do not know. 8 had the boomerang power bracelet. 9, of course, we don't know. White sword item was the book. Amos item was the wand. Ladder, silvers.
Yep, and your lottery numbers are for the secrets are 4, 40, and 88 with a 24 penalty. And if you really want to add to it, a 124 rupee bomb upgrade. I don't think anybody's picking that up unless they're out of bombs and really desperate.
Now Truant spots silver arrows and grabs them.
While Shatty spots up a level, I believe this was 4? I think Truant was already here, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, Shatty found level 4.
Yeah, the only thing Truant's missing of the exploration items is the raft, and there's the book pickup for Truant.
And the raft will open up a dungeon, but now the real question is that dungeon where the bow is? No, it's not, because we saw the inferior model there. No, that was 7. Never mind.
No, 2 was the magical boomerang. Yeah, the 7, we have no idea what the item was. It could very well be the bow.
While TruantGamer does have the book, so now he'll be able to buy the hints.
Oh, there's a clock, so Shatty should be able to get through this relatively easily.
Yep, that'll definitely help, and all those Phanto can do is just stand there and watch. Shatty,
Yeah, the raft could be required if the bow is in 7, but...
Yep, because that's the one thing that did not change from first to second quest. Raft is still just 2 spots. No love for the raft. Unless that's the way it is.
Yeah, so Shatty's working his way through this dungeon here. Like you said, this looks to be like he went into 4, so it shouldn't take him too much longer to get the triangle piece. Which would put him at 4.
Yep, that it would. It would be a slightly different 4 than what TruantGamer has, is because while Shatty didn't get the Triforce out of 2, he did get the Triforce out of 7, and he just got his recorder.
Yeah, so here's the recorder pickup for Shatty. So now Shatty has all of the required exploration items that can be required, so it doesn't have to worry about being locked out due to a chain effect.
Yep, that's always a good thing.
Very nice pickup there for Shatty. Shatty only needs 1 more to make it into 9, so this could be over relatively shortly, or it could take a while yet, depending on how bad 9 is, because as we all know, it is the great equalizer. And it has to find 9, because we still don't know where it's at.
Shatty gets another secret.
Yeah, it looks like Shatty's now moving along through the desert area.
And that is the desert recorder spot, and it is a secret of 4 rupees. While Shatty finds a shop.
Yeah, unfortunately, we've not found 9. And yeah, as chat's remarking, it looks like Truant did pick up a blue ring during that time we had lost him for a moment. So that could be the difference of getting through 9 quicker than Shatty here. And oh, we got into dungeon here for Shatty. Yeah, the blue ring purchase could be the make or break for Truant.
Yeah, well, that purchase has him at 4 rupees. It's a good purchase.
Yeah, like Chad is saying, you know, hopefully Truant did those hints before picking up that blue ring purchase.
Also, quick note about the second quest is Overworld is that Monocle Rock has nothing. So if you wonder why nobody bombs Monocle Rock in a second quest Overworld, that is why. Ooh, Zelda's room. Ooh, that could make things interesting.
Still not sure what level Shatty's in at this moment. And to answer in chat, probably why Shatty isn't went for the book, it's probably waiting to see if they can get 6 hearts before they go to grab it.
Trying to think what dungeon Shatty's in. Could be B, maybe? Question mark? I don't know.
Yeah, Shatty's pushing through pretty good. Fortunately, hasn't found the item here yet. There we go. Well, Shatty's got their 5th Triforce piece sitting here, but like I said, unfortunately, I'm not sure what dungeon they are in.
That ladder clip allowed him to get around the Triforce piece and avoid what would have been a sure life force. Yeah, it looked like a mix between the puzzle game period. I mean, Pyramid. Yeah, God, that sounded awful. Between Pyramid and Pac-Man. Like, well, there's a heart container, so that would make 6 for Shatty. I believe that. I want to say that's 3.
Yeah, this does look to be level 3.
Meanwhile, Shatty is could be on his way to 9. Question is, where is it? And we got our door repair message. And it's Jerry Maguire inspired. Show me the money.
Oh no, that was marked as level. But it looks to be marked as level 4. So
now we already had level 4 though, because 4 was where we had the recorder. Reading off my notes here.
Yeah, so no, that is level 3. So we have
spot is in the Lost Hills, by the way, second quest exclusive. Now, speaking of second quest exclusive, bomb holes along the river that are not in first quest. Those bomb holes are ladder blocked.
Yes, they are, and unfortunately for Shatty does not know where level 9 is at this point. Uh-oh, and takes a red bubble hit there, so hopefully they'll be able to find a blue one here in this dungeon in a bit. I wonder if they're just diving here to grab some extra keys.
That's certainly possible, but even with 7 keys, that might not be enough for level 9. And you could also have mugger rooms, just eat through your keys. Well, that's level 2 for Shatty. This one just has the inferior model.
Yeah, unfortunately, they do not know that. Probably hoping for a red ring. But it is picking up a lot of keys, so.
Oh, that's a good point. There's a bomb upgrade here. He could pick that up very easily here. And now TruantGamer, just like that, 5 Triforces, but we don't know where level 9 is. I mean, no one's been up to the corner of Death Mountain yet. It could be there, and we could actually have a vanilla second quest 9 on our hands.
Yeah, we've also had nobody at least that we've been able to see check the hints yet either. So we have no idea where some of these items currently are up for grabs. I mean, the bow, we have no idea. It very well could be a 9, but it could be buried in 7 across the raft spot.
Unfortunately, Shatty gets run over by the freight train known as the Blue Land Mola is back to start.
Alright, here comes the hints for Truant, it looks like. Well, we knew Aquamentus had the raft.
Old news game. Unfortunately, short on rupees to get the other two, because this is a bit of a low money seed. So...
Well, there's Magic Sword Cave.
Yep, gotta have at least 10 hearts to have a chance at it, because that can roll anywhere between 10 and 14. There's a blue bubble towards the southwest portion of 2.
Oh, there's the bow, but I missed where it said it was.
Step over the water to reach the bow. Now, that's not a very helpful hint, so I have a hard time getting myself hyped up over that, because the only way that could really be hyped up is if you had a... If it was like if you had a second hint, like the Rhea grumbles with the bow, then you know exactly, you'd have a better idea of how to pin that down, because we've already seen the coast spot, so we know it can't be that.
The only thing it tells them is that the item is ladder blocked.
Yeah, that's...
If they do have a hard block that was stopping them from entering the dungeon from earlier they had checked, then it could be useful, but for now, no.
Yeah, at this point, that's really just, that's not the best of hints, admittedly.
To answer the question in chat about 7 with ladder blocks, we're not sure. Shatty just grabbed the Triforce piece and bailed, but they already had the ladder at that point, but they never found the item.
Yeah, on the flip side, Truant does not have the raft, so will not be able to get into 7 without it. Good call, chat. We've got Truant without bombs, so this is a bomb hunt. Hopefully something drops them soon, because they're mighty expensive.
Unfortunately, not giving it to them.
That's definitely a good point, Redbird, because it's just one of those things where we just flat out don't know, and until we find something to help us narrow it down. I mean, if it said sail over the water, that would have made it a much better hit, much easier in my opinion.
Yeah, the key, I mean, at this point, the bow isn't 7. Shatty has all the advantage at this point until Truant picks up that raft and checks. But Shatty also doesn't know that the bow could be in 7 because he never looked at the hints. And I agree with Chad. I mean, Aginos is saying, yeah, clearly the bow is in 7. I agree, as it just seems like that's what the randomizer would do.
Yep, going off of that, it seems like the randomizer wants to play a game of sabermetrics.
Oh, and there's the paper there for the letter for Truant, so potions are available. Unfortunately, with absolutely no money.
And it's a low secret at the location of Second Quest 9.
Yeah, having only 2 bombs, exploring Death Mountain, not nice, but does at least have some enemies here that'll drop bombs, hopefully, but no luck.
Yep, that is the medicine shop, but Truant is not even checking prices.
Well, yeah, unfortunately, and Shatty found the blue ring, so I'm curious if they're going to try to get those last 2 rupees and just pick it up.
Yep, unfortunately, TruantGamer had the money taken by a door repair.
And Shots also said that we haven't seen 6 yet, and yeah, so the item could be there as well. And there's the last of the money. So yeah, it looks like Shatty is going to pick up that blue ring. Yep, there's the blue ring purchase.
There's the defense upgrade that'll definitely help Shatty out if he goes through the seed.
Really surprised not... I don't think they... did they pick up the book? Because if they have it, I'm surprised they didn't go and check for the hints.
Shatty has yet to go back for it. But he did check the second desert recorder spot. Nothing.
Yes, which is unfortunate. Which is interesting. Both of them both have 6 keys, so this is not exactly the worst key count to go into 9 if you have to.
That is true, because I have seen definitely worse key counts in 9 before.
Yeah, both are looking for 9 at this point. Both are probably feeling like, oh, my opponent's already in there.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. We still haven't found it yet. We have no idea where it is.
Well, yeah, but of course, they don't know that their opponent doesn't know as well. I mean, we're at the 50-minute mark. This is where you start feeling that pressure of get into 9.
And that's a medicine shop on Shatty's side. We're up by Spectacle Rock, first quest 9, aka. Is it the cave next to it? Oh no, but we found where the sword was. That's not
sword in the northeast.
It was in the northeast in Casino Corner. So now the race is on. Where's that dungeon? This has to be it, I think. No, it was not Second Quest Mag Spot, because that was a medium secret.
Yeah, unfortunately, that was the case, but very unusual. We still haven't found 9. They've covered most of the map at this point. Maybe the Forgotten Spot?
Maybe, is it? Yep. Nope. No, we got you baited on that one. But that is the dungeon.
That could very well be 6, I believe.
Yep, Truant does not want to do anything further because he's after 9.
The other raft spot was a door repair, Trails.
Is it the bomb hole over the ladder spot? That's 1, and unfortunately that was not it. There is second such cave here, and, well, 44 rupees total. It's not terrible.
Could possibly afford a blue potion, but we weren't able to see the prices. Oh, but they're actually at 84 rupees? Yeah, they could definitely pick up a potion at this point.
Truant is, I believe, checking a recorder spot in the graveyard. Yep.
Yes, because they did check earlier. The other
there it is.
Whoa, level 9 is the recorder spot in the graveyard, so close to the start. Alright, so Truant's definitely got advantage at this point, being in first.
Yep, he's looking and listening while in 9. He's looking for a single shutter door that stays closed in a room cleared of enemies. He's also listening for the roar of the beast, because the beast is boisterous and loud, and once heard, you'll know he's in an adjacent room. He is also looking for the bow, because the bow is required to fire the silver arrows needed to kill the beast.
Also to note with Zelda's room, if Ganon's been killed, then we're looking for a shutter door that opens immediately upon entering the room with enemies inside. And it looks like Shatty's going to find level 9.
Yep, so we're going to have both runners in level 9 around the 54-minute mark. This is where the race really begins.
Yeah, so 9's going to be the deciding factor this time, and hopefully they find the items quick, and hopefully find the bow quick. If they don't, then they know they got to get out. To answer the question about a potion pickup, I don't believe either has picked up a potion at this point, so that could be a problem as well. But they both have blue ring.
Oh, and here's the boss enemy other than Ganon that you will find in level 9, Patra. Now, Patra's roar is quite loud, and if the beast happens to be in an adjacent room, Patra's roar will drown out Ganon's roar for all of the audio except for one frame of said audio. It's not easy to pick up. And I'll admit, I haven't been able to pick it up myself, but if you can hear it, you can hear it. Is that Zelda's room, or is there Roll Masters in the room?
Yeah, so very early Zelda from the entrance, so a very fast up A to find her. That is great information for Shatty to get. And yeah, Truant unfortunately having a lack of bombs, so had to leave 9. Shatty's only got 2 bombs left, though, so definitely needs to try to find a bomb drop in here.
Or a room that drops bombs upon clearing said room. Now, level 9 is going to have a half-dozen transport staircases, plus 2 basement staircases that have items. So that's 14 total staircases. Well, Truant's just gonna say whatever and buy the bombs, even though they're at this point, this is where I would up a save and retry if I ran out of bombs. That's just me.
Well, at this point, I mean, buying the bombs, I can understand it over the potion, just so they can get through 9, because they're definitely feeling the pressure to try to clear 9.
Meanwhile, Shatty's down to their last bomb.
Out of Genos, I kind of agree with what he's saying in chat, is that 9, if they don't find the bow as the first item, I got a feeling that 9 is not going to be the play.
At the same time, it's where level 9 is. It's right in the ballpark for Genie farming if you need to raise money in a hurry.
Yes, very much so. And looks like Truant's now back in. Shatty's did quite a bit of exploration while Truant was not in here, but I don't really say supreme advantage at this point.
Well, Shatty is stepping over the water here, so there is a chance that the boat could be passed here, but we don't know that yet.
Yeah, and unfortunately...
And speaking of hints, if Shatty doesn't have the book, he's not going to be able to understand what's said. There are 4 different hints you can get in level 9. Quadrants for the kidnapped, the location of the beast. If in 9, you'll get the quadrant for the silver arrows, or it'll say they're elsewhere, as well as the enemy type that guards the compass. And yes, the kidnapped can guard the compass. With the compass being in Zelda's room, yeah, that can happen.
And Jador making a great point in chat. Potion can be very critical in 9 because of the red bubbles. If you get bopped by one and have no blues around, using a potion will give you the use of your sword back.
Oh, there's a Patra. I'm trying to figure out what Mario sprite that is, but it's not coming to me. I wonder what that is. Yes, 3 had the heart container. That's just a transport staircase.
Yeah, I don't believe we saw the items in 5, 6, 7, or, of course, we've not seen either item in 9 yet.
Yep, we've seen nothing from those. In fact, 6 was hardly even explored for like one run.
We might have saw Five's item and I missed it, but I'm not sure.
Oh, that's a pokey? Okay, thanks, guys.
No, both sitting good on bombs so far and key counts. I mean, I wouldn't consider danger territory yet, but fortunately no Roar of the Beast. I'm not sure if Truant found Zelda, however.
I believe Truant did. So they
So if they
both
did,
have
so
the
this is
same
race
bit of
again.
knowledge.
Race to Bow and a race to Ganon.
Oh, that's right. White Sword and 5. Thanks for the reminder, guys.
That's right. So let's go ahead and give a quick item rundown while we're waiting. So level 1 had Ladder Raft, 2 had the Magic Boomerang, 3 had the Heart Container, 4 had the Recorder, 5 had the White Sword, 6 we don't know, 7 do not know, 8 was Boomerang Power Bracelet, 9 of course we've not seen either item yet, White Sword was Book, Amos item was Wand, the Ladder was Silvers.
There's the hit for the beast, Southwest Skull.
Yeah, that's a very welcome hint there for Truant, because he definitely knows where Zelda is, and now knows where Ganon is. Now, the question is, where is that bow?
Yep, we asked that question quite a bit in Zelda 3, Rando, and it definitely holds true here as well. Where is the bow? Where is the bow? I'm in a race, I gotta hurry and find it now.
Well, Shatty right now is looking in the southwest corner, so he will possibly hear Ganon here.
Uh-oh, TruantGamer's got to be careful here. 1 heart, and if that Patra bops him, it's a death.
Yeah, but it does not look like... It's not an expanding Patra, so it shouldn't be too horrible to fight with a Wand White Sword combo.
But is being cautious, understandably so.
Well, considering he's also got the book, that Wand is belching fire.
Yep, and you don't want to step into your own flames, because that will hurt.
There we go. He's got this as long as he doesn't take the bop from the main. Just had a high 5 there while Shatty moves up into the corner.
Patra down on TruantGamer's side. Now, one other thing to note about Patra is you beat a Patra, stays defeated, unlike other bosses.
Yeah, very interesting bit of knowledge there from Adaginos in chat, saying that the upper right is the worst spot to fight Patrick because your iframes will not protect you.
TruantGamer did get some health back from those wall masters, so that'll be very helpful. And another transport staircase. We have yet to see an item in 9, so the transport staircases could be the only way around. It could be a single bomb hole. We just don't know yet.
Shatty could very well run into Ganon. He is in the southwest quadrant, or was.
I do believe I just heard something. Or maybe... And we've seen... And that hit is eaten up by a mother room. Either life or max bonds. Which is quite rude. The other things that the muggers can take, money or keys.
Yeah, I know. Truant has definitely heard Ganon. I could have sworn I heard him as well. It looks like he's going to be towards the top corner, or top right corner of the southwest quadrant. Yeah, it's definitely sounds. Yeah, he's going to be the northwest corner in the center.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I just thought of something. What if this is a Ganon room you have to bomb through, get the bow, and then beat the pig? That would just be nasty. But I've seen a number of nasty things out of randomizers, so I'm not ruling that out.
Well, Shatty's starting to get close to where Ganon's room should be. It should be 2 rooms to the right of his current location, if I calculated that correctly.
With you on that one, Agent. I probably would have bailed much sooner, but that's just me.
Oh, a nice clock drop there for Shatty, so he'll be able to clear this room quick.
They also got a bomb drop as well, and that one bomb, the timing of that is glorious.
Fortunately, Shatty's moving all around where he would start hearing Ganon. He's going completely around. Yeah, with no water here anywhere, we definitely know that the bow is most definitely not in 9 at this point. So the question is, what is here? We'll have a handful of items left for grabs, such as red ring, any key. Got at least 1 more, or 2 more
red
items
ring,
left.
Any key, the bow.
And there's 1 more item that we're missing.
Got all the required stuff.
Oh, Fury's claiming he already knows where Ganon is, so that's good. Yeah, Shatty must have heard him, because, I mean, he's went all the way around that room. Unfortunately, Shatty did... I don't believe... Yeah, Shatty did not see any of the hints, so doesn't know about that bow hint. So you're probably going to dig both items out of 9.
That's right.
We'll see.
Also the red candle.
Oh, that's right, the red candle. So, yeah, I could see... I would say, if this is a seed just playing randomizer, it's probably going to be red candle and possibly the red ring.
I'm going to agree with the red candle, but I'm going to change it up and say any key.
And yeah, Truant is out of keys, which is not good. I mean, Shatty's got 2 left at this point. And yeah, 6, like they said, is probably the best bet for a ladder block.
Well, here's a staircase that I don't think our runners have gone down yet.
Yep, but unfortunately it's transport.
Yeah.
We're running out of transport staircases.
Yeah. And that's an area we haven't been in, but it could also be a very lonely south staircase.
Nice decision by Shatty there to bomb the wall before picking up the floor bombs.
Well, not so fast.
And yes, that is also a possibility of having a bomb out of Ganon's room to find one of the items at this point.
Well, unfortunately, that staircase wasn't a total boon. It was a bit of a bust.
And RBG makes a great point. If Ganon is in a Chevy room, the bow could be hiding in a room behind him.
In terms of odds, I don't know what the chances are of finding all the transports and not coming up with a single item are, but that's precisely what's happened here.
Yeah, that's about what happens. Yep, there's the hint for the beast in the southwest of Skull in the eye. And there's the red ring in 9.
Well, that is going to be very helpful for Shatty in terms of defense, but now odds are down to 33% for the bow being in 9, based off what we know.
Probably, in my opinion, even lower than that, because unless Ganon is in a Chevy room or there is a water room blocking the item staircase, most likely this is going to be a 6 or 7.
Yeah, knowing that, the odds probably drop to about anywhere between 10 and 20% at this point.
Yeah, but unfortunately for Shatty, he doesn't. Yeah, but Shatty doesn't have the water hint, so he's definitely going to go digging for that second item. But let's see, he's deciding to up A, but nope, he's going to continue exploring from the entrance.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If Shatty were to have to go back to 7, he'd have to go back.
Here comes a high five.
But going in different directions.
Well, to answer the question, chat, or answer a theory in chat, TruantGamer does know that the raft is in 1. He got the hint for that, but doesn't have it. It does not know that 7's behind the raft either.
Yeah, it looks like the northeast is pretty well secluded. Not all TruantGamer here. Always
the Eddie key, just as you predicted. Nice. That's helpful for Truant.
That was just a lucky guess. Okay, chat, 50-50, 6 or 7.
Yeah, the item being there, Shatty, unfortunately, is in that northeast corner, not going to find it for a bit, so I'm honestly wondering what is... Well, Truant still hasn't found the red ring, so once he finds that, he's going to get the bad news, and yeah, we're looking at a bow in 6 or 7.
Yep, we are in the no mode that we know they have to bail out of 9. But by finding any key, TruantGamer's key lock troubles are done.
Yeah, that Eddie key pickup was welcome for Truant because he was very low on keys. I believe he was out at that point, or close to it.
Yeah, that's the point where you want to find the any key. Truant's out of 9. That's
yeah, Shatty's still clearing. Yeah, Shatty, unfortunately, is looking for that second item and hoping the bow's here. I mean, at this point, with a 33% chance, as far as he knows, because he doesn't have the hints, I understand this dig, but unfortunately, it's not the right play. Well, Truant is going to make a play for 6.
That key pickup allows Shatty to proceed forward without losing any keys, because he was down to 1.
Yeah, now, the key is the bow in 6? If it is not, then Shatty has advantage at this point until Truant picks up that raft and goes exploring. I got a feeling he's going to explore everything else before that raft.
Yep. So right now, if the red candle's here, then we know by process of... And he walks right into the backside of a Goma.
Yep, Goma says hello there.
Not a pleasant way to die either.
Wasn't very far in, though, at least, so not too bad.
Well, the bad here is that no bombs.
Well, Shatty's slowly making their way over to what is the item room here in 9, so they should be getting out of here relatively soon. See, they almost got 100% clear on 9 by Shatty.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we almost have a full 9 clear from both runners.
This should be his any key right here. And he's going to get the bad news. Yep, and here it is. Probably sitting there going, oh, crap. I expect Shatty to probably go level 7 because they know where that is.
Yep, so basically, if that's the case, then the race comes down to level 6 versus level 7. And if you find the Triforce close to the bow, do you pick it up to give yourself a health refill?
Yep, and both know where the Ganon and the Princess is, so this is a race to whoever finds that bow first. I'm not sure if Shatty's found 6, but if so, I got a feeling we're going to see him dig that as well. Because he's in that area.
He did find 6, but did nothing with it. No.
Oh, he did not get the item in 2. That's right. He never found the magic boomerang.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Yeah, going to be very disappointed. This is not good for Shatty. I forgot he did not find the item in 2.
This is just... boy, you hate to see that happen, folks. Super ropes, look out. Well, there is some water, folks.
And both, yeah, but it's not a water block. And unfortunately, both are extremely low on bombs. Truant has none, Shatty has one.
No bombs fighting a manhandler? Oh, well, I spoke too soon on that one.
Wow, that manhandler went down quick and rewarded with a bomb drop.
Old news, old man.
Any key's definitely going to speed up exploration, though, as now they don't have to worry about burning keys.
Yep.
Yeah, but unfortunately for Shatty, he does not know this is not the play he needs. Oh, there's a clock, so hopefully this will speed it up the process.
Yep. And 8gem brings up a great point in chat. With the current logic, spike traps around a moat room that can be viewed in this logic as a ladder block. Speaking of ladder blocks.
Gets that blue bubble hit to get his sword back there for Truant. Alright, so Shatty looks like might have found the item in 2 as it left, so we will see how this plays out. Like we said, Shatty does know where level 7 is, and it looks like he's going to make an entry into there.
Yep. And
is this the bow?
If not, then Shatty's on the way. It is
No, that is the bow. Wow. Truant in the lead.
That bounce went Truant's way all the way. Now we have a full item rundown, which I'm going to get to right now. Level 1. Had the ladder and the raft. Level 2, the blue boomerang. Level 3, heart container. 4, recorder. 5, white sword. 6, by process of elimination, the red candle. 7, the bow. And 8, no, I got that backwards, my mistake. 6 was the bow. 7, by process of elimination, red candle. 8, boomerang and bracelet. 9, the red ring and any key. White sword item was the all-knowing book. Wand was the Armus item, and your silver arrows were on the coast.
Yeah, so unfortunately for Shatty, he's going to find the red candle eventually if he stays in here. Meanwhile, Truant knows exactly where they're going, so I don't expect this to take very long. Got blue ring, plenty of hearts. It's go mode. Easy.
Absolutely, it's go to the pig and go save the princess.
Yeah, that book find and finding level 6 was the key points for Truant.
I do believe Shatty found level 6 briefly, but
didn't dig.
Yeah, if he did, he just found it and bounced.
Well, not find. Yeah, but the book seems to be what separated this, because Truant knew that the arrow or the bow was ladder blocked.
And we now know. And he. Well, not quite. Almost there.
And yeah, as chat's saying, unless Truant has a really bad time with Ganon, this should be relatively short.
He didn't take a pop from a blue bubble, though, because he hit a red one. So it comes into play, but now the pig comes into play, because, ladies and gentlemen, here's Ganon! With the plus minus 4 HP mechanic, we could be looking at 6 to 8 hits with the white sword on the pig.
Yeah, unfortunately, the pig's not being very cooperative at the moment. There we go. Nope, lost the stun, unfortunately, but it looks like he's going to get it here in a moment. Yeah, and good mapping for those blue bubbles. And yep, it looks like it was max hits. Yep, and there goes the pig.
There goes the pig. We got bacon. And now it's a matter of time.
Well, he knows where Zelda is, so he's just going to go up here. Yeah, he's just going to swing his way around over to Zelda's room. I mean, he has the compass, so good to go. Shatty, unfortunately, lost in 7 looking for that red candle.
Yep, it was definitely the book that decided this race towards the end. Shatty wasn't able to pick it up. TruantGamer was, as Shatty gives the mushroom retainer the business. Meanwhile, TruantGamer has found the princess, rounds third, heads for home. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and advancing to the next round of the brackets is TruantGamer with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 18 minutes, 30 seconds. Get your GGs in chat, everybody.
Yeah, very good game there by Truant. Meanwhile, Shatty's still searching this level 7 for the item.
It was definitely the finding of the book and the hint that made all the difference in this one.
Yeah, the book was definitely the key item and the key play of grabbing in the hints. And oh, there goes the death for Shatty in level 7.
So let's see if we can get our runners in for an interview.
Yes, and it looks like Shatty has forfeited, so we'll see if we can get them both in here for an interview at this point.
Yeah, for sure, guys. This was definitely a very good race between our runners.
Oh, there we go. And looks like we have Shatty joining us. Hello, Shatty.
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, GG Truant.
Absolutely, GG to both of you. To answer your question that was in the IRC, the bow was in 6. It was down to 7 and 6, and TruantGamer made the turn for 6. Shatty, you made the turn for 7. That was where we determined by process of elimination where the red candle was. It was 50-50. It's just this time the coin landed tails.
That 9 was just crazy. Feels like whenever you're looking for the items, you can just never find them.
Yeah, no, I forgot which one of you had found. I think it was Shatty that found all transfer staircases before the items.
That might have been me, because I missed the one room that had the any key in it, and I kept going around and around, and then I found that and figured, time to get out of Dodge. It isn't likely I'm getting up to that top row I can't grab anywhere.
That other item was the red ring, by the way.
Yeah, so what did you think when you found the red ring and then the any key at 9? Because it was down to 6 or 7 having the bow. I believe Shatty, though, thought it was also in 2.
Yeah, I missed the item in 2. The enemies were tough, so I bounced out.
Yeah, no, 2 had the magical boomerang. No, like you were saying, the 9 was definitely something else. I believe Shatty almost 100%ed it. Trent looked like you dang near did as well. We were kind of expecting, though, the bow to be possibly in 7 because of the water block, but apparently it was in 6.
Yeah, not full clearing 9 wasn't for lack of trying. I was trying to get everywhere I could. Ran out of keys after I walked in there with 6 or 7, and even though I found the any key, I forgot what rooms were doors up top, so I bailed. I only knew of where 6 was. I still don't know where 7 was. I'm guessing it was raft blocked.
Yeah, 7 was raft blocked. It was at, I believe, level 4 vanilla.
Yeah, so that hint I got then for the raft being in 1 definitely saved me a lot of hassle without having to go back in there and fight for that.
Yes, it did. You both were pretty much mere copies, though, for the first 2 dungeons. You both dove the same tube, picked up the same items. There was almost no divergence at the start, hardly. Which was very interesting to me, in considering on when you decided to elect to go check Death Mountain.
Yeah, I mean, finding that early wand is always good. You can kind of skip sword for a while.
Yeah, then finding the white sword where wood sword was completely skipped this seed for both of you.
Yeah, and I think the play usually has to be when you find power bracelet that early, try and prioritize those a little bit more, just because it might give you the edge over your competitor. But I probably would have gone up the Death Mountain right then and there if I had enough bombs, just because it saves the backtracking, but without any bombs, it wasn't worth it.
Yeah, that's what I was assuming. Once I saw the power bracelet was picked up, I was expecting, a lot of power bracelet checks right off the bat, and that was the play. So, any more thoughts on this seed?
None for me. GG, Truant. Well done. Luck moving forward.
Yeah, GG, man. Same to you.
Yeah, GG to both of you. This was a well-played seed out of both sides. Because where 9 was tied up both of you. In fact, I feel like you just about full cleared the second quest overworld, finding it, save for maybe like a handful of spots, if that. Because that 9 was well hidden.
Yeah, and unfortunately it was nearby the start, but unfortunately it was hiding behind the recorder. So at this point, Shatty, that means you're going to be advancing through the loser's bracket now, but still have a chance of getting to the grand final, and Truant is going to proceed down the bracket, down the winner's bracket, correct?
Yep, that sounds about right. Shatty's on to the bonus bracket. TruantGamer's moving on. Not sure what the exact matchup's looking like. I don't have that in front of me, but the matchups are only going to continue to get better as we proceed through the rest of the tournament. That I assure you.
Well, if there's no further thoughts on this seed, I guess we'll go ahead and wrap it here. I'm Aerodyne X. Joining me today on comms was Leslie Pro 04. Our restreamer is Captain Green. Helping us track with Sharky2007. Thank you, viewers, for watching. Thank you, runners, for having this excellent race, Shatty and TruantGamer, and we will see you all later on tomorrow. Good night, everyone.
Yeah, we will. Have a good night, everybody. Take care.